All right, guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. Before I begin, I want to say happy Friday to everybody out there. I also want to send a quick shout out to the country of Australia. I do have some subscribers there now. Want to welcome you guys to the channel. Want to thank everyone for subscribing, liking the videos, sharing the videos. Just want to let you guys know it is much appreciated here on my end. Now, this weekend we have a big fight. I wanted to get around talking about this fight earlier, but I haven't been able to do it. And the fight I'm talking about, it goes down in Philly. The return of Jaron Boots Ennis, the boogeyman, the new boogeyman of the 147-pound division. He will be defending his IBF welterweight title, which he was elevated to the IBF champion after Terrence Bud Crawford, of course, was stripped. Jaron being the mandatory challenger and Terrence Bud Crawford not opting to fight Jaron Boots Ennis, but instead going up to 154 pounds. Here's the thing. I want to talk about this first. I hear a lot of people saying that, you know, Terrence Bud Crawford needs to fight Boots. And I talked about this extensively a while back, why I didn't think, you know, that's a fight Terrence Bud Crawford really needed. And the thing is, I just want to reiterate that. I think Terrence Bud Crawford, he's 36 years old. Right now, he's, you know, towards the end of his career, and he's looking to solidify his legacy by probably becoming a either an undisputed champion, a three-time undisputed champion at 154, or a four-division champion at 154. So I don't know which one he's going for. I don't know if the Canelo stuff's done fell through completely, but this is what he needs to be focused on. Jaron Boots Ennis offers nothing for Terrence Bud Crawford at this time, so it's kind of like him taking a step back, in my humble opinion. I know a lot of people are, you know, they think Jaron could actually beat Terrence Bud Crawford. I don't. I think, you know, Crawford is light years ahead of Jaron Boots Ennis. No slight to Jaron, by the way. No slight to him. I think he's a great fighter, but Terrence Bud Crawford's on another level, and I think that Jaron isn't seasoned enough to be in the ring with a guy like Crawford. He hasn't really had a big step-up fight. Which brings me to this fight. David Avanesyan, that is the guy he's taking on next, and an opponent that him and Terrence Bud Crawford will have in common. So David Avanesyan, he's 30-4, 18 KOs. I think he's a 5-time European champion. I think this is a good test for Jaron Boots Ennis. Honestly, I'm going to give my prediction out. I think Jaron will pull this off. I think he probably will stop David Avanesyan. I'm interested in seeing how fast he does it as opposed to Terrence Bud Crawford. But I don't think it'll be an easy win. If you ever watched David Avanesyan fight, now let me look at his box rec first. Let me pull up his box rec. I know a lot of people are saying, you know, he's a nobody, but he's been in the ring with some top names here. Terrence Bud Crawford, of course, being one. Josh Kelly is on here. Evas Kavalauskas is on here. Lamont Peterson, Shane Mosley. So he's been in the ring. You know, he's been in the ring with some pretty heavy hitters. You know, he's not a slouch. And his fighting style, you know, he doesn't have anything special. But, you know, he's a pressure fighter. He's going to throw punches. He's going to come straight ahead. He likes to fight in the pocket. So I think he will pressure Jaron Boots Ennis in the fight. Now, we know what Jaron brings to the table. You know, he's a switch hitter, very athletic, likes to move around a lot, has a lot of power. So I think that will make him prevail over David Avanesyan. But I think David Avanesyan could give Jaron Ennis some problems because he does have some power as well. So we'll see. I think it's an interesting fight. They had the weigh-ins today, of course. I think David came in at 147 pounds on the head, on the nail, and Jaron came in at 146.4 pounds. So both of the guys look to be in good shape. Jaron looked like an action figure. I hear a lot of people saying he looked weight drained. He didn't look weight drained to me. And then another thing I want to talk about. I know I'm rambling on here, but I hear a lot of people saying that Jaron Boots Ennis is a weight bully. And I really despise that term. I really despise that term because weight doesn't win fights, guys. Weight doesn't win fights. Skills win fights. I don't know why people say that. If you can make the weight on the scale, what is it with this weight bully stuff? You know, it just doesn't resonate with me. I just don't believe that. I don't think weight wins fights. You got to have the skill set. You got to have the tenacity. You got to have the drive to win a fight. And I've seen plenty of small guys beat bigger guys. So that weight bully stuff, that's just a cop-out to me. That's just a cop-out. And people usually use that when it's someone that they want to win, but they know in the back of their mind that they're probably not going to win. But anyway, I think this will be an interesting fight. Like I said, I'm curious to see how well he does against David Avanesyan as compared to Terrence Bud Crawford. But I don't think, you know, Crawford needs to fight Boots unless Boots has something to offer. They're in two different weight classes, by the way. Crawford's fighting at 154. Boots is fighting at 147. I think there's a lot of great fights for Boots at 147. You have guys like Mario Barrios, Virgil Ortiz is there, Stanionis. Great fights for him. Great fights for him. And I'd like to see him mix it up with those guys before he thinks about taking it all the way to the top, fighting a guy like Terrence Bud Crawford. But anyway, that's my take on the fight tomorrow night. I did give my prediction. I think it'll be a knockout. I'm gonna say the 9th round. I'm gonna give it the 9th round. I think Crawford stopped him in 6. But we'll see what happens. You guys let me know what you think about it in the comments section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.